Yo, you got Smacko the dopest right here, Coach Rap in the City, and you are now watching No Fluff TV.
Round in my NC place, the tall hills and NC State. Yes, NC's great. Cheer wine in my NC State. Wouldn't rather be in any place. This the NC State. Riding round in my NC place. The Winston Rams and NC State. Yes, NC's great. From Cookout to Bojangles Place. Wouldn't rather be in any place. This the NC State. It's a beautiful day in the R. What up, y'all? It's No Fluff TV, place where it's NC first fall of NC zone. And today I'm in Fayetteville, man. I'm here with my man. Introduce yourself.
Yo, it's your boy PAT the Mac, Pat Miller, you know, representing Vintage 87 Sounds. Word. You already know.
Word, man. Glad to have you on.
Appreciate
you. Know what I mean? So let's get into nostalgia.
Right.
This is the first single off your upcoming project, right? Or just a single?
It's a single right now.
Just a single, okay. Yeah. Okay, so just with the song itself, like what inspired it? You know, who produced it? Like tell me.
Okay, so you know, I'm surfing all day for beats, you know what I'm saying? So I kinda got guys that I go to, and he happened to be one, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And once I like when you hear the beat, you know what I'm saying, it's melodic, you know what I'm saying? Right. It brings me back, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's the tempo is high enough, but it's slow enough to get your, you know, your point across and spit some bars. But I mean, it just made me feel nostalgic.
Yeah, but who's the dude that produced it?
The dude that produced it, his name is oh
man, you've had
Lucy.
Okay. He from here?
No, just you know, YouTube.
Okay, yeah. I know how that is on YouTube, trying to figure out, you know, such and such type beats and all of that.
All day just listening.
Yeah. Is that usually how you like look for beats for your project? Or?
Some guys I'll go to get a beat directly.
Okay.
And but this, I'll cruise around. Certain like guys out there is making certain sounds that I like.
Okay.
So I'll go to those guys and just see what they got new. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah. So are you working on a project or?
I'm always working on something. You know, it just, when does it come together for me?
Okay.
You know, when does the concept build?
Right.
Yeah.
So what is the process on that? Like, you know, is it like the beat drives the lyrics or is the lyrics drive the beat type thing?
With me, everything starts with mood, you know?
Right.
I can't say just because the beat is hot, I can write to that beat right now.
Right.
And me, I move so fast, I'm jumping from joint to joint to joint, and I'm revisiting, you know, at the same time.
Right.
That's just how I cook. But it's just how I'm feeling, man. Like when you hear a song, it's gonna be how I'm feeling. That way, it's easier for me to, you know, get that, you know, get what I'm trying to say off.
Right.
You know, it ain't a lot of faking. And I was like, I'm in this mood. I feel like this right now.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is it ever where like you hear a beat and you're like, yo, this is so hard. Like, I gotta start and finish it within the same sitting.
See, it'll be sometimes like that.
Okay.
Some joints is off the top. Once you get it, it's just keep going.
Right.
Some stuff you hit a roadblock and you gotta get off, jump on to something else, get your mind off of it. You know what I'm saying? One thing about, you know, music in general is like, especially you see what's going on, like a lot of songs sound alike, you know, there's no diss to nobody, but everything's so stagnant, you know what I'm saying? So I think that you have to keep your mind going like that. You can't stay in one situation. You gotta, sometimes you want to hear fight joints, sometimes you want to hear some dope lyrics.
Right.
You gotta know.
Right. You don't necessarily want to hear Talib Kweli in the club. That's what you're saying.
No.
Yeah, I feel you though.
It is what it is.
Yeah, so you know, talk about like music and how everything sounds the same. It's like, you know, at one point I know when, you know, probably the same for you growing up, it was like looked down upon for the bite or to sound like somebody, you know what I'm saying? So
that's like errors. It's like they were, you know, like back then with Jordan and Isaiah and them playing, they were doing both. It was flagrant, but nobody cared.
Right.
The air switches, now everybody flops.
Right.
It's like that's the game changes. The game
Right,
always changes, but you can't be one of those guys that say, "Oh, you guys ain't doing it right because you're not doing it the way I'm like J. Cole, Middle Child.
Right.
Perfect, great song. I love that song, the metaphor in it. It's like you stuck in between this place where you in this area where OG's going hard, and you love that because you came up on it.
Right.
But you can't deny what's going on today.
Right.
So you just gotta play your part.
Yeah, great example. Great example. Because I know just speaking of music, a lot of the older guys, I see sometime online where they complain about how the music is, but sometimes we don't put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like you
looking from your viewpoint, or you looking from his viewpoint.
Right.
It's like I don't necessarily claim to know what drives. I'm young, but not the youth of the day. You know what I'm saying? But I can say I was once young, and I know what I was thinking. Right. Couldn't nobody take. I'm bumping Gucci, man. I'm partying. Yeah, but that's just how it goes.
And even sometimes I don't know, when I first heard Young Thug, I'm like yo, what? I don't understand what this nigga is saying. But then it's like, but he's saying it hot though.
He's saying it hot. Like one thing is like, Young Thug is like an instrument, bro. He's like a rap instrument. He's the way he does his voice, and he knows how to. He knows how to record a song.
Right.
You can know how to write and be dope. Right. But if you don't know how to record a song. Right. It's like them little nuances and shit.
Right. And the same thing, that's what I say in proper perspective. It's like what I would say, even the James Brown thing. People for years joked on how they didn't know what James Brown was saying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's the same concept. It was a feeling through the song as well.
What it make you feel like? Can't deny that.
Right. So, just continue with the music conversation. What are your musical influences? When you was growing up, what were you introduced to? And then what did you get into? Let's go like that.
I'll tell you like this. In 14, 15 or something like that, it wasn't there all the way yet. I was listening to Hot Boys, and that was popping right then. I first started getting wind of the DJ Clue mixtapes and all that. I started getting those.
Classic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's like little stuff, little takes here and there. But it really wasn't, till high school, entering college where I always listened and I was always a fan, but I met other people who were fans. Right. And it brought it out. And then they had me exploring who they like. And I put them on who I like. And it was just a great place at the time for it to happen. In my life. Right.
So it's almost like you became a late bloomer. Yeah. Okay. So before that, what was you like listening to, or what was introduced to you?
Just like everybody else. Whatever 106 was giving me, what Rap City, Rap City was. I missed that. You know what I'm saying? That was my show. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're early 30s, so you didn't get it maybe like I got it, because I'm a few years older. Okay. Who was the best host from 106 and part of you?
Come on, I gotta say together, AJ and Free.
AJ and Free, okay. I thought you were gonna say Roxy and what's the dude name?
No disrespect to them, but I know AJ and Free. They did a good job of keeping it going. Right. But come on. Right. Man.
How old were you when Free was up there?
Man, I had to be 16, 17.
Oh, okay.
It could have been earlier than that too.
I was about to say.
I graduated 2005.
Okay. I was about to ask, did you ever hump the bed thinking about Free?
I ain't humped the bed, but I thought about
like Free. Grab the pillow Free.
See, Free was she was so sexy, but she was like a lady too. So she was a hip hop lady. So don't fuck with Free. Right.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I wanted to ask you, how did you get your name, or the name Pat Miller?
Pat Miller, last name's Miller, right? Okay. I figured, legacies in your last name, right? Just keep going, you know what I'm saying? That's all my family. Right. And Pat came along. It was like Pat put me on the music early, and passed. And I just thought it would be cool, keep him going, and at the same time represent people, that I come from, and I just thought it was great, good connection.
Right. And so, now that you have you got your name together, and so what goals did you have like set out as far as a rap career?
See, that's the misconception right there. It was never a rap career at first. It was always hobby, like passion. Like we just like to do it. You know, you make joints and never get out. You know what I'm saying? But it got serious for me. Like I said, I was in school. We was drinking too much all the time, chasing girls. Right. So I was like, I was flunking out. I needed something to do. So I said, I'm going to the military, whatever. And it was there. You know what I'm saying? I got a steady source of income, and I met more people into it. They getting money too, like I'm getting money. Right. We get deployed, nothing to do out there, but shit, we got electricity, we got computers. We just get on, it's like, man, let's order a studio. Wow. Get the Pro Tools joint. Right. What we started on.
So you started on Pro Tools, not even Cool Edit?
No, straight to the Pro Tools. And it's funny because it's like, Pro Tools is the shit, man. You can't deny it. But there's other things out there. Right. But
well, you know, like, I remember coming up starting with Cool Edit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to those who still.
Yeah. Hey, we need everything. You giving us everything. Right. Pro Tools is expensive. We got some guys who need them free apps you got going.
Oh yeah, get that crack. Oh yeah.
Soundtrap, get on that.
Yeah, man. So you went into the service, like, so what happened with that? What made you go into, working for the government, so to speak?
Pretty much, man. I was flunking out, but
high school.
No, college. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I wasn't going home. I knew that, and I knew I needed to make bread. So right then it was wartime. Right. Right. We shipped out. It was probably a better decision in my life because a lot of people, you get stuck in your environment and then you can never escape. Right. It allowed me to escape
the track.
Travel different places and meet different people. Right. Open my mind up a bit.
Right.
But
so you said it was wartime. What war? Like Afghanistan or something?
Yeah, Iraqi.
Iraq. Okay. Yeah. So you was over there shooting Iraqis and all that?
Nah, I wasn't like that. That's movie stuff, man.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, you think about like this, people, just like people here that are oppressed, other people may not see it that way because media put it out a different way. Right. People over there, they got their own thing going on. Right. We got our own stuff over here going on. Right. Who are we,
Go over there.
Yeah. But at the same time, job's a job. Right. And that's it.
And that's how you looked at it. It was like a job, not
all my, everybody I linked up there, we got a job. We went out there popping off it, going ham or nothing like that,
Right. I mean, some people really take it that serious. Like, I'm fighting for America. I'm gonna kill all those Iraqis.
I mean,
we're gonna get our oil.
Once you we there, it wasn't just the money dropping. You know what I'm saying? Basic and AIT, a lot of that stuff weeds it out. You start to, it's like, it feels good. Right. To say you served your country. Right. But
and the discounts.
And, no. They was nice.
Okay.
But I mean, it was a good experience. But would I be doing it now today? I don't think I would. Right. Okay. It got me to a point where I can head off on my own.
Right. Yeah. Was it do you think it would be something you would encourage your son to be a part of, or your daughter?
I feel like me, with my parenting style, and talking to him, I just want you to be able to talk to me. So I don't necessarily want to tell you what to do. I'll give you what I think and my experience, and hopefully you make the choice. But everybody got to do it their way. Right. I came up, people tell me all it's like, man, sometimes you got to feel it. Sometimes you got to feel it. Right. Some people don't learn the other way. You got to get your hand burned.
Right. So, how does, having children, like, how do you balance that with, with music, or having a label and trying to help that grow?
It's actually a plus for me. We started independent for a reason. We want to do it our way, not be swayed by anybody. Own what we got, and I feel like we put out the message that we want to put out. It's like, this is our news outlet right here, right? And you'll get how we feed you, right? And I feel like kids being around, you play something, you tell if it's popping right now, a kid will start knocking their head. You know what I'm saying? Right. As far as content goes, you know, I'm still gonna give it real content as this life. I'm not telling no lies. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I might try to clean it up here and there. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm just gonna. Oh no, I'm not changing it. I think about people. I think about what they're hearing. I mean, maybe that's over years though. You know.
Sure.
Back then it was like whatever.
Right.
You know?
Right. So, you know, you say having kids kind of help you to show them what independent or having your own thing kind of looks like. You know, from a first view here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what about like even the marriage? You know, because you are married too. So is it kind of like where you have to go? Maybe your wife's like, "Nah, we need to spend some time together," or she might get mad at you because you gotta do a show. Or
It's
like
all
that.
about time management, bro. It's like if you schedule ahead and you prepare, then it's like no, ain't nobody getting no. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We do what we can ahead of time. That way we don't have those kind of bumps.
Right.
You know, and you know communication. That's all it takes.
Yeah, that's what all relationships should be. You know, proper communication, man. And so, you know, what are you trying to, or what would you like to overall communicate through your music?
I would like to, you know, cut that niche in where it's like, okay, we got trappers, we got ballers, we got smokers, we got single people doing, hey, what about the day-to-day?
Right.
The average Joe.
Working, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That,
Working
straight like that. It's like, we need music too.
Right.
And then it's like back to that J. Cole joint, The Middle Child. It's a little block in there.
Right.
And I'm trying to tap into that.
Right. Okay. So so Ventures 87 Sounds is your label.
It's me and my man Super label. Kofi. There's two of us. We both own it. Okay. And shout out Super. You know, he ain't been able to be here today. Zebo.
Right.
You know.
Okay. So how did y'all meet? Did you meet online?
College,
MySpace?
man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who I debate with over every hip hop issue.
Really?
We both. You know, he's a Jay-Z guy.
Who?
I'm a Nas guy.
Who is?
Well, my man Super.
Okay, Super. Yeah. So he's a Jay-Z guy.
He's a Jay-Z guy.
I'm gonna be honest. You know, like that was like my thing for a very long time.
He put me on. He had me like, okay, you know, he had to drop some joints for me to actually start respecting.
Right.
You know.
Same thing. Same thing. I think around when Takeover hit, I was saying when Takeover hit for me as a Nas fan, I was like, okay,
it was like three. It was like jabs. It was like two personal jabs.
Yeah, but I said Nas not gonna respond.
Nah, he ain't had to. He killed it.
All right.
But world. Everybody knows. Listen, everybody knows that Ether won.
It did. Was even though some people say Ether was the song was whacker than Takeover, based on the track.
It was raw as it gets.
Right.
When
I disagree. Yeah, not disagree because I mean, you know.
I don't. You know, if it were if people saying the beat was trash, whatever trash. Right. Why are so many people saying it was so hot?
Right.
I don't get it.
Right. It can't just be because he responded.
It's gotta be a little hatred.
You gotta
You gotta get your feelings out of it. Just take it for art.
Right. So what made you like really get into Nas? Like, you know, what is it? Was it just the lyrics?
Funny
or was
story.
It everything?
Okay, I'm freshman in high school, right? Stillmatic dropped.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Rewind. That was one of the joint songs.
Right.
Stillmatic. I had to rewind, go back in the vault,
listen again,
and listen to all of it.
Right.
And at the time, at that age, only hip hop that I was really into was Outkast and Wu-Tang. And I just felt like the way this guy describes stuff is like he don't even gotta be extra because his vocabulary just so nasty. I think his vocabulary, the words he was using.
Yeah.
And that made me want to I was like, man, I want to tell stories. You know, not knowing, you know, it's like, but you know, you start to the seed is planted.
Right. Who's the best storyteller in rap?
Best storyteller.
No, we got to consider a lot of things. Ghostface. You know, I say Scarface. I say Slick Rick, Biggie.
But see, how can you really ask me that? Because storytelling is a style of its own, and it's like everybody tells a story a different way.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, who do you feel like told the best and most descriptive story?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm going to go with 3 Stacks.
Oh wow!
And I say 3 Stacks. Take my for example, International Players Anthem. Right? I love that song. Right.
Right.
He about to cross over. Oh, he about to marry this chick. You listening the whole time, right?
Right.
Okay. Bruh, the verse is so deep. It's like it's hard. It's so deep, and it's so metaphorically deep.
Yeah.
And the way he did it so effortless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
So
that's like one verse people know in their head.
Right.
It never planned to know it. It's not. It didn't write a bar enough.
Okay. Yeah, that was me. Okay. Okay. I still say it's Nas.
Still say Nas.
Even though I saw something the other day, and somebody was saying it was Slick Rick, but I still say Nas. And I'm also basing it on when I listened to, I think what did it for me really was like Undying Love. Like I remember, like I was in high school then, and like I remember having a girlfriend, but I was listening to that song and it was just like so intense. I was like, yo, is she cheating on me? Like, am I gonna have to kill somebody? You know, it was nuts.
It got you that deep.
Yeah, I was like, yo. And you know, just thinking like this is like a love story, like, you know, going wrong. You know, I think about songs like The Setup. I think about I Gave You Power. What's that song? Money, Money, Money.
No.
Yeah, like whatever that is. Yeah, man, so many. All right, I get off of that. So, like right now, at your age, do you feel you're too old to pursue?
No.
Right.
And you know, there's a lot of reasons. 2 Chainz, he totally reinvented himself, Titty Boy. At a very later age.
Yeah.
Jay,
right.
way he dropped Reason Without. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he was 26.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, the music reaches people quicker with internet and how you get things out. It's not like anything can happen.
Right.
You know, it's just a free for all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What hits. What goes viral goes viral. Right. You know, not to say that you know.
That's your aim, right?
Yeah, that's my aim. But you know, right joint, right time, right place.
Right. Yeah. I agree. I mean, you know, sometimes I think we as black people, we feel like, oh, when you get to this certain age, you can't do this anymore.
No.
Or you can't, you know, do it. It's like, yo, you know, like our generation is just hip hop has changed everything. So that's why you do see people like Rakim or KRS when they're still doing shows, still doing their thing, because like we don't put those white people don't put those restrictions on like country singers.
No. Every rock and roll. You know what I'm saying?
Like, Led Zeppelin's still going today.
You be rock stars. You know,
you know
we go forever. Right. Why not? And you know, you got people. Everybody wants to build legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like you asked me, you know, whether or not I rap or not, this is here to stay. This is here to go. Next guy's coming.
Right.
And we gonna keep it booming. You know what I'm saying? It's not about one man. It's about the dream. You know, as corny as that is. You know, I still believe in that dream. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop elite. I want in. You know.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Do you feel like you're the best in the city right now?
No. I feel like that I don't even know how many guys we got in this city. There's so many people out there doing it. It's hard to say. Do I feel like I stand out? Yeah, I stand out.
Right. I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, you meet a lot of people. They put on the IG and the songs like, you know, no disrespect. Like even like Smacko, like he was like, I'm the hottest in the city, or you know, you had other guy on. He's like, you know, I'm the king of the state.
Nah,
like
man,
I can appreciate the thought of like saying it, putting it out there. Like, you know, I guess this is what you want to become. So I can appreciate that, but then but at the same time, I also can appreciate someone like you saying, look, it's a whole bunch of people out there.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know
So,
what's out there. You
right.
know?
Right.
It could be a guy who don't put nothing out.
Right.
Killer, but
Right.
you don't know. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And I feel like, you know, I'm just able to make my move right now. And I mean, we cooking. We trying to cook this.
Right.
It's art. It ain't nothing else but art. That's how we look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't for all that clout and all that. It's you know, I want people to like this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like it, and it come from a real place. You know.
Right. So, what do you think? Like, you know, your best bars are so far. Like, what's like one of those like verses where you like, yo, like niggas hear this, like.
Honestly,
yeah.
it would be ones that people may not expect. Like I got one joint called The Other Side, and it was pretty much a story, you know, pretty much telling like, you know, being married and the struggles of being married and everything you go through, temptation.
Okay, hit me with two lines for now.
Let me see, man. Hit me. Damn, boy, you always hit me like that. I can't. Once you said, I can't get the melody in my head. Let me think on it. We'll come back to it. I'll let you know.
Okay. I wanted to ask too, like, you know, being, you know, from Fayetteville, you know, they call it Vietnam and everything, and so some people that, you know, may not be from the area, they could just assume that it's like one of the hardest places to you know, live in or grow up in. How was it for you growing up here, where, you know, you have like, you know, a bunch of people that serve in the army and whatever, people moving in and out. Like, how was it for you growing up in this area? Well,
you know, I was raised up here a lot. I went to school in Fayetteville, but I'm actually from like Rayford. You know, that's where my people was at. Rayford. You know what I'm saying? Lumberbridge, actually.
Okay.
And I would, you know, but I go to school here. It's like too loud.
Okay, too.
Yeah, man. You know, so I would say that. That's what, you know, you can't look at perception, okay? Because I'm here and I don't see no threat, you know. Like, no, not to say that, you know, ain't nobody out there lurking or nothing, but nah, man, it's just a place, man. It's just a lot of people in and out, a lot of diversity, which is good.
Right.
It's growing.
Right.
You know, a little gentrification.
Right.
So you know it's growing, but I think that, you know, if you want a city to be big, it has to bloom. You know? Certain things come with that.
Right.
You know. And I just think that, like any other city, is just got a lot of talent in it. And not just Fayetteville, North Carolina, period. You know, Rocky Mount, Durham, you know what I'm saying, G-Bro. It's like so many places out there, you know, even with the baby coming out of Charlotte, putting a lot of North Carolina cats on.
Right.
And, you know, I'm not mad at this. You know, I'm happy. I feel like it was cool that J. Cole came first. Right. Not him being from the Ville, but him being a lyricist. Right. Established us. Right. We got that. We know we got it over here. Right, right. Baby, he still got lyricism. He reminds me of Ludacris. You know? Because his videos are so vivid and he's so animated, but at the same time, his flow is polished. Right. And it just gives it that fun side. Right. We got that too. Right. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, you never know what you're going to get out of this place. Right, right, right. Yeah, and that's like one of the things that I love about North Carolina. Like, you know, I would tell people, like, they would ask me, yo, you from New York? And I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm from North Carolina. Yeah, like, yeah. But it's not like South, like Atlanta. No. Or even Florida, you know. But, you know, it's pieced up. So, like
you get everything.
Yeah, get a little everything.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know, and I think now we're getting to the point where when people see us, North Carolina, they see a wide range of things. You have a little brother. You have the baby and Stunning for Vegas. You have Rhapsody.
We don't put out no trash, neither. I wanted just to say that. Look, North Carolina ain't put out no trash yet. And if you say something about Petey Pablo,
that wasn't trash.
That's not trash.
Freaky Leak was going off. Sorry.
He spoke to me.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we have it. We have it. And,
we got the sauce. Yeah. Rhapsody dope, too. A lot of people, I say Rhapsody, nobody knows.
Right. It's probably because you saying it sounds like you're saying rap so deep instead of Rhapsody.
I'm right now. I've been smoking, but
it's okay, man.
I said it. I know I've said it correctly at least.
Yeah, he just sparked one, but it's okay. But yeah, all right, we get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is like dope, like
super dope.
And it's like it's even doper like when you kind of hear about them before the mainstream get them.
I love it like that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Make you appreciate them a whole lot more. Yeah, man. So another thing I wanted to do was get your starting 5. I don't do top 5s.
Mm-hmm.
No top 5s with no Fluff TV. It's starting 5. So these 5 rappers will out rap another 5.
All airs and all that.
Yeah, however you want to put it. So let me get that. Yeah, starting 5.
No particular order. All right.
All right.
3 Stacks go in there. Okay. Lil Wayne go in there. Nas go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Got 2 more slots. Kendrick.
And
I gotta give it to Cole, man.
Cole. Okay.
That's just my
Ooh,
stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's
I feel like that's vicious enough.
That's me. That is.
Yeah.
That is. Another thing I like to do too is for us to give No Fluff flowers, man. With the recent passing of Kobe.
Yes.
A lot of times we are reminded. Death always reminds us time is short.
Yeah.
And you never know what can happen. And so I want you to just look right here in the camera, man. Give some flowers out to whoever you want to show love to.
Actually, straight like this, I want to show love to all my family. They always support me no matter what I'm doing. As long as I'm doing it and I'm on the grind, they support me. I want to shout out Soup and them, Super Zebo coming together with me, building the Vintage 87 team.
All right.
Taking our time with it and, protecting the brand, getting the vision out there and everything, all that. God and anybody who's helped me along the way, man, in respect of the music, took the time to like it, listen to it, because I know, people be 24/7 running day to day.
Right.
Sometimes you don't want to hear stuff.
Right.
But, people keep doing it, keep supporting, and I just want to say I thank all you people who do that for me. It allows me to keep going.
Word. And so before I go, man, I want some bars. Let me get something. Look at that camera and spitting them bars.
Let me see what I got.
Yeah.
Little puff for the kill, give me up when it ill, how you deal with the stress. Handle mine just like that. Feel like I feel, then you know that a dub ain't enough. Gotta double back for a sack. Trying to keep faith in my savior, hoping he saved me, but it don't work like that. Mistakes from the past really haunt me. Dirty laundry, stains, even gang can't wash that. I get the feeling the way I be feeling, the devil be cracking up, watching me crack. Never open my mind, not the one for revealing that. I was taught real niggas never do that. But look at me now, dying inside, so I'm teaching minds never live like that. Address that shit, best respect that shit.
Okay. Word. I appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Much success to you, man. I appreciate y'all watching.
Yo, shout out to No Fluff TV, man. This is a good platform, and it's a good look, bro. I appreciate what you're doing out here.
NC first for NC Zone.
Yeah.
We out.